Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long, like very long, but I've been having a bit of issues, but I'm back, and now I'm back for good. I hope I'm going to work this thing out. It is a must, because this is something that I want to do. Now I have to push myself enough to do it. So guys, today kama umeona the title of the video is like finding a purpose. This is a very simple video, and I am really praying for it not to be long, because I don't know how to make short videos, but I'm going to try my best. So welcome, and let's start by embracing self-purpose. So guys, I was going through my notes. Kuna this thing called the ikigai. Actually, that will be the topic. Finding the ikigai. The ikigai is like finding a purpose, like finding yourself. And for that to happen, there must be a lot of self-love, dedication to know what you like, what you don't like, da 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 da. But before I start with this, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, before I start with this, let me just read something that I saw. I wrote this somehow notes when I was in Akira Chicks, and Akira Chicks is an organization that helps ladies to study in the world of tech. Yeah, it is a sponsorship organization. So if you're free, by the way, it helps the girl child from the ghetto to study. So if you're free, you can just go and check. You can maybe recommend someone apply for the next year if schools will be back. So yeah, and one more thing before we continue. If you want to see this look, I have posted it on my IG Instagram, and the handle is Shiromukono. It is on IGTV. Please go check it out, give it a like, share, and do all the awesome things. Yeah, and we can continue. Let me read what I wanted to read. I have like two subtopics to dogo. One is self-awareness and how to avoid peer pressure, developing practices in focusing your attention on the details of your personality behavior, also paying attention to your emotions, thoughts, and expression. I know a lot of people don't take time to sorry, because of the lights, jua inakuja kipotea. A lot of people don't take time to learn their to pay attention to their behavior and personality, emotions, and as in I felt like that was so very important. Looking back 3 years ago, and I wrote such a thing, I'm so proud of my younger self, by the way. Being able to understand your strengths and weaknesses, to know where to work, or to where you work best and where you work worst. Please guys, take time to know yourself, understand yourself, jijue, jitambue. Unajua, most of the time we are carried out by the waves of things just because we don't know ourselves. Even right now that you're quarantined, a lot of people are going through peer pressure because they were used to crowds. Start enjoying yourself. Like, by the way, I'm a people's person. Lakini, I'm a people's person, but also I'm my own person. Kwa sababu when I am alone, I have learned the different self of me. Like, I know when I go somewhere that I can be alone, I can be alone. Like, nitakaa peke yangu and I'm very okay. Like, this quarantine it is good. Kenya too, the only change is that I'm just making a lot of noise at home because I'm used to make a lot of noise in events. So, but everything is okay. So, understanding your personality is very important. And the other thing is living vicariously, like living to your full potential. The first thing is be your own hero. That is something that is very important, and I've already mentioned. Be your own hero. What? Just know where you want to go. Okay, let me just read. If it's something that you can do and want to do, then do it at your best. You will be surprised how people will admire and wish to be like you. Exactly. By the way, me, I want YouTube to be very intentional. Saki kuenda like another 2 weeks without posting, or 1 other week without posting. From now I want to be very consistent, because I've been like trying to find my purpose, what I want to do, hizo vitu zote. So yeah, so I want to be very intentional about it. And yeah, so ndo inasema you'll be surprised how people will admire what, as in when you do it to your best. I want to do YouTube to my very, very best, and everything else, all my careers and stuff. Yeah, imagine that's the thing. So let's start with Kai. I don't even know if I'll post all that, whatever I've talked, because it's like 6 minutes already. So let's go through these questions that will help you to find your purpose. So they're just questions, and then you're going to answer them. Is up to zote. I have not answered. I'm going to redo this test. I'm just going to read some of the answers that I had 3 years ago, as in I'm going to read the answers of my younger self, but I'm going to do it right now to find my own purpose as of now, and my own definition of things as of now. Yeah, but most of the things here zinaambatana na what I am still up to date. Actually, I was reading and I'm like, wow, but then I'm still me. Like, I've not changed quite a lot. I know I've changed some things, some friends, but I'm good. Number one, identify a person that is a positive influence in my life, in your life, that is. What are the qualities that I would like to emulate from that person? So the first thing is identify that person who is a positive influence in your life, and what are the qualities that you admire from that person. So let me just read my younger self. My person that I admired was Ben Kiruthi. If you don't know Ben Kiruthi, just go and look for him somewhere in the social media. He is a God-fearing man. The qualities that I like to emulate: he's a God-fearing man who loves what he does. He gives his work all of him, does it with passion. He puts family and friends closest to him. Actually, those are the same values that I still hold. And imagine, back then I was in Kole, like in Akira Chicks, doing graphic design. I'm also a graphic designer, if you don't know. And I was like, this guy, Ben Kiruthi, is a photographer. He's a wedding photographer. And he does his work. Like, so I wanted to be... I didn't know whether I wanted to be in the photography world, but I knew I liked photography. But right now, guess what? I'm a photographer. So, isn't it zenye? I'm so proud of my younger self, by the way. You looked up to and you went for it. So, very proud. What are my natural gifts and talents? Make a list. Younger self: dancing, acting, mentoring, photography, and listening. Up to now, I still hold all those in me. Like, those are my gifted talents, by the way. Vitu zenye huwa si struggle. Dancing and acting, I don't struggle. Photography, well, you know, photography is also a career, so I work towards getting better. That doesn't mean I don't work towards getting better in dancing and acting, but I don't do them as much as photography. So yes, dancing, acting, mentoring. I don't know about you guys. If you have met me, I really do like to mentor people a lot, especially those who are behind me. I'm like, you guys need to know this, everything and everything. So yeah, mentoring. And I'm also a very good listener. If you're my friend or a person who has ever come to me to talk about things, I do listen. Like, I notice it is a gift when sometimes, because I'm also quite a talker. when I try to talk to people and then they just brush whatever I'm trying to say, so I just shut up. And I knew from there that listening is also like a gift, but you're supposed to train yourself. Everyone should be a good listener, because people want to be heard. You have to be there for others. The third question: imagine yourself 10 years from now, and the most important people in your life are around you. Who are these people around you? Where are you, and what are you doing? Write out in detail in a paragraph. Like, my name is this, I am this old, I live in this, da 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 da. So, my younger self, my name is Annette Wanjiru Mukono. That is not going to change. I am 30 years, so back then I was 20. I am 30 years old. I left spaces because I still don't know. Doing photography. Imagine I was doing graphic design, but in this statement, doing photography and film production. Film, I don't know, but I still do video YouTube, so we might still know. Doing film production, photography and film production. I'm surrounded with my husband. Of course, if you're in this channel and you've watched my other videos, you know I'm a family person, and that the dies of Tuzote. And I've actually done a video about couples, YouTube couples that I follow, so go and check that one. I'm going to try and put the links. I'm going to try. Living surrounded with my husband, my kids, my family. Oh, my mom, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my best friend, Caroline and Paris. Those are my best friends back then. Right now I have different best friend. Well, Caro is still there, so Paris and extended family. Dancing is the one thing. Oh no, that's the next question. No, yes, I think. What are the things in your personal life that make life worth living? This can be tangible or intangible things. For example, a person, an idea, e.g. humor, ambition, generosity, etc. Music, books, da 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 da. Ati, what are the things in my personal life that make life worth living? Boy, I'm trying to put eye contact while still reading, so guys, excuse. So, dancing is the one thing that make my life worth living, and dancing is my life. Like, but then me, I like dancing, but nimelalia your talent. It is a talent, actually. Nimelalia your talent sana, and I need to start. Cause whether I did this short video, sijui kama nitaionyesha. Yeah, Amaboko, the song with Diamond, that dance, whatever. Copyright, guys, I need to know how to post either of it without copyright strikes. To have my own photography farm, to experience dance on another level. Aki, please, that's also a dream till now. To mentor people in Christianity and other spheres. To shoot a Kenyan dancing film. To promote Kenya Act. Oh God, those are too much to have. Okay, next question. What are the 5 things that you value most if you were stranded? What are the 5 things that you value the most if you are stranded on a desert island with your basic needs met? Food, water, and shelter. What 5 things or people would you want to carry? So, my younger self, Caroline, Paris, balls, and phone. Strike all that video, because right now I can't. I will carry my cousin Shiro, Mariana. If you've seen me doing collabs with her in this channel, please, because she's just a fun person, and I feel like we are crazy together. We can do things together because we are crazy. So I will definitely carry her for the craziness. Yeah. The other person definitely is my best friend, my two best friends. So those are three: my cousin, my two best friends. I don't know about the two. I'll just think about it when I'm writing my current self. So, but my younger self, strike that. Number 6, symbolism. Find a symbol or object that is in the best way possible represents your idea of yourself. This can be traits you wish you had and illustrate why and how it symbolizes you. So, younger self wrote eagle. Well, I understand from where I was thinking back then, but right now I don't think so. I think the biggest word that can describe me as of now is just a creative weirdo, because I'm just weird in so many ways, but I'm creatively weird. And apart from even being creatively weird, I'm also just weird as a person, because I always tell people normal is boring, and I'm not changing my facts as of now. Normal is boring. I want to be that hyped person who will do things that people don't want to do, etc, etc, etc. But see, Vitu, I do things that match or sync with my personality, sync with my beliefs, sync with my principles. Yes, so I'll be weird under those traits. Sawa. Then next, roles and relationship. Imeganisha into 3 sections. Identify and write up to 7 key roles, both professional and personal, that have or would like to have in your life, e.g. daughter, sister, friend, So, here's my breakdown. Number 1, yenye nakuja kwanza, boss. Up to now, number 1 is still boss. Number 2 was wife. Number 3 was mother. Number 4 was family. Number 5 was friend. Number 6 was mentor. Number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nimeandika mingi. Dancer, then photographer. Well, here's my makeup breakdown right now. Boss, definitely. Wife, friend, mother. Notice, friend, mother, family. Of course, my careers ziko hapo juu ya boss and stuff. Mentor, number 7 sijui. Nitajua tu with time as I write saizi. I don't know. B, section B. B of number 7, that is identify and write a key person's name who you respect and knows you well for each role. Identify and write a key person. So right now I know the key people who know me with the beliefs and whatever. Na hizi vitu zote zenye maybe I think in my head or I have written. But back then, younger self wrote Caroline and Paris. Oh my god. But right now I'll write number 1 is my sister. That's like number 1. Honestly, she's still my ride or die. I can't replace her for anything. She understands me way too much, and yeah. No further comments. Number 1 is my sister, and she knows the values that I hold. Number 2 is my best friend Caroline. Number 3 is my other best friend ever. Those are the 3 people where even their comments, their compliments and everything, they really do matter for me. As in, when I'm making a huge influence. Because I feel like it is from a place of love, is of tuzote. Like they will critique me na sense, Other than those, there are a lot of people who influence me. Like there's Jomo, there's my dad, there's my mom. So funny how. Imagine it is your funeral or your 80th birthday party, and all your friends and family are around you, include the up to 7 people in B above. Oh, up to 7. So it's my sister, my 2 best friends, Jomo, my dad, my mom. 6. Write down a short tribute you would like to hear from each person on your list. From the tribute, identify the key person. I will try to write the questions down in the description box, but I'm not going to promise, or nitaziandika kwa screen as I read them. Sawa? Yes, so write a tribute and you would like to hear. It's your funeral or your 80th birthday. Me, I chose a funeral. And this is what my younger self wrote. Honestly, if I was dead and had all this, I'm so proud, because these are the things I still hold. And she was a social girl, but I've said I'll repeat this because I'm reading answers of my younger self. She was a social girl who would socialize with everyone she could, from children to peers and also women around around her. As she socialized, she tried to pick at least one lesson from the activity or talks. She liked to live by the moment. By this I mean she used to do fun things like playing with kids and also dancing across the streets of her home. At those moments, she said that she had to live by the moments and having fun. She was also a caring person. Most of the times she forgot about herself just to take care of others. At some extent we got pissed of her because she will care too much. She was also a listener. She will drop all her business to pay attention to what you want to say, and most of the time she tried to find solutions and to your problem, or rather comfort you. That's me, by the way. I really do like to look for solutions. She was also a mentor. She used to mentor her peers and also the teenagers around her. At some extent, this bothered us that we called her a summoner. This is because when one is on the wrong, she will give you a summon rather than mentorship. She was extremely honest. Most of the time she would tend to say the truth, even if it hurts. She would just say it. It got to a point that whenever we knew we are lying, we had to kick her out of the deal. She was a happy lady. Her smile was just light to the world. This does not mean that she did not frown or get angry. Actually, she was such a pain in the ass when she was angry. But most of the times she wore her beautiful smiley face. She was a confident lady. She would air out her views or opinions out to people. She will defend it with all her might. She could face certain situations with confidence that will leave us surprised. And she would stand firm with her decision. She was principled. Imagine if I had that on my deathbed. Manze narauka. What are your favorite stories? What are your top 3 movies or books? Why do you like them so much? Is there a common theme that runs through each story? So here they are. The originals: The Vampire's Diary, Suits, Person of Interest, In Love with the Church Girls, Step Up Revolution, Pitch Perfect, High School Musical, God Is Not Dead, Prison Break. What are they common in? Family. These are the themes: family, friends, unity, believing and having confidence, hope for the best. Well, these are some of the things that I still hold. What breaks your heart? What injustice makes you angrier than a lion having its kill stolen? And what is something you would like to do about it right now, knowing that it breaks your heart? Da, 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 da. So, ignorance. By the way, I hate ignorance. Well, I'm an ignorant person to some extent, but this is my younger self. Ignorance. I hate it a lot when ignorance struck my friends. Okay, I tried to talk to them, someone. What also tears my heart is being ignored or not paying attention to what I want or to what I'm saying. At 29 years and 364 days, this is the last question. Aki, the video is already long. At 29 years and 364 days, if you have accomplished just one thing, what do you want it to be? If you had a choice to accomplish only one thing before you turn 30, what will it be? Where is it? To be stable in life and happy. That is it. That is the answer from my younger self. So, we have done the 10 questions that will find your purpose. Here's the last thing that you are supposed to do. Read through your answers. I'll try and post this thing, by the way, down there. Read through your answers in part 1. Are there any words or ideas that appear more than once? Underline this. Once you have identified all the common things, you see, you have to like redo the part 1, the whole questions that I've told you. Once you have done this, once you have identified all the common themes and threads in your answers from part 1, list them in a new page again. These are the things that give meaning to your life or matter the most to you. Congratulations, you have found your ikigai. So I repeat, the ikigai is like your inner you, your purpose, what you feel like you're attached to. Like kama mimi, I found the themes that repeat in the whole segment is family, friendship, believing, career, kama I mentioned a lot of time my best friend, I mentioned a lot about family, I mentioned about dancing, that is talent. Yeah, so just go through them. Or I mentioned, there's unity, there's just a lot of things. Find common themes that keep on recurring in those questions. Then from there you'll find, these are the things that I value, these are the things that I hold dear in my heart. And then from there you excuse me, from there you'll find, who are you, as in ndo utakam kujua these are the things, hizi ndo vitu zenye I have to follow, Oh my goodness. So yeah, that concludes the video of today. It's 30 minutes long, and just watch it, find your ikigai, and let's comment down below. Now I'm back, and I'm back for good. I've found the why I'm doing YouTube, and guys, maybe I'll do it in the next video. But thank you if you have reached here. God bless you, and maybe meet in the next video. I'll be very consistent and share and do everything. Subscribe. You just be nice and do you. Always do you. Go to IG, check out this makeup tutorial. Bye guys, I love you. Thank you for your support so far.